Oh, oh, am I in a good mood today? Am I feeling I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na. I do what I want. I am so I this one was a bit more last minute than the other one that I announced, where I kept leading into what was happening and all the good stuff. I want to check to see if everything's running well before we really get started. That looks good. How are we doing right here? Let me update this. Oh, there we go. Get that rolling. Hi, Nana. How are you? I saw you've been streaming for 12 hours. Holy shit. 12 hours multiple times? What are you doing for 12 hours? You're playing games and Duolingo and all that stuff. You're commissioning and all that stuff. 12 hours? For 12 hours? I hope you're good. You've been through a lot. 12 hours is a lot to do. We'll get into what I'm about to ramble on for like an hour, or maybe more. I don't know, but I did it. I did it. I did it. What did I do? That's a great question. That is a fantastic question. There, we'll do that. Hopefully everything's going. That's going. YouTube isn't going. What's up with YouTube? Why are it says I'm live? That's going. Let's get the proper. Let's get all this stuff going. Do that. Save that. We should be good. Okay, so that's YouTube's running good. That's running good. The music's gonna be running. All right. So every month, from now on, every month I go out and I venture to the outside realm, and I found myself in a spot that I'm very comfortable with, and that's something I do on the side outside of the streams. Now I'm starting to move away from putting it on here and just kind of doing it as a hobby, and has been sim racing. And for the past month, or I should say 2 months, I've been going to a sim race place where I train and I put down fast laps for a time to qualify myself into a playoff race that is live streamed on Twitch in front of how many people are watching at that time. But we get put onto a platform, and it is our job to put on a good show. But also what it is, it's just like, it's good competition to help build the brand that's down there. The place is called Racing House. It's located in the Midwest, specifically Wisconsin. And we all come together to kind of build a North American sim racing team. And so that's kind of just been what I've been doing for like the past, I don't know, like 2 months. Yeah. Uh-oh. Where's my stuff? I don't have a screen. I need a screen. I need to showcase what I'm doing. Hold on. There we go. There we go. All right. So let me just Oh, nope. Shit, I don't want it to look like that. Okay, hold on. Let me move this here, that there. Okay, and now, there we go, there we go, there we go. So we did this last month, where we showcased like everything, what I did and what I did right and what I did horribly wrong. I remember, if you remember, we did this a bit. There we go. Trying to get the angle right. I want to get the sponsors in. There we go. Yeah, I'm such a corporate shill. Okay, that looks good. Move. Come on, cursor. That looks good. Wait, no, it doesn't. Oh, no. Okay, there. And then... there. We'll do it like this. Perfect. Alright, anyway. So... So this week, or this month, we were at the beautiful place in Watkins Glen. Let's turn the volume.
Just absolutely love it.
But basically, this is what I've been doing, and I just got back home from racing here, and I'm very excited because I kind of want to go over the fact that I won. I won this race. There I am. That's me, the blue and white car. I am I'm going around now, as you can see. This is a qualifying lap, so it's not the real thing, but I won the race, and I'm so happy I won.
The road race?
Please be proud of me. I won. I'm gonna dive into this basically, and we're just gonna go over it because I won. I want to listen to the chat. I want to hear everything because I did it. I won from the hair of my chinny chin chin. I won this race, and I'm very proud of winning it. Holy shit! Thank you for the 30 bits, Nana. Appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I deserve it because I won. All right, I'm gonna skip forward to when we actually do start. Yada yada yada. All right, warm up laps. Holy fuck! So I did a good enough job where I got pole. All right, mind you, for this race, I didn't think I would get pole, let alone win. All right, my thing. Let me tell you. All right, I was the last person to get in on the cutoff line. There's only 9 drivers that get into this prestige race, and I was the last one to get in. And the guy in first was like 2 seconds faster than me. I had no confidence that I would ever get podium, let alone win. I think my goal the entire time was just to like not spin out and not wreck. So here's me. I'm right here. I am in the light blue and white car. Reed is in the black and red. Steven's in the white, orange, and black. But something I learned from last race was that we had to focus about tire wear and the fuel consumption of the cars, and I was monitoring how much fuel I was taking up while doing a pace lap, so I was going very slow through these. These guys might have hated it. I was kind of warming up my tires here, but I was going super slow. And I think one of the things that you kind of have to monitor while you're racing is how much fuel you consume over the period of time. Now we only had a 14 lap race, so it was a short sprint. It only took around 25 minutes or so.
The bus stop always causes a person to die.
The bus stops always causes somebody to die. That's a good one. But we
We've got Aston Martins, we've got McLarens, we've got them all.
We got them all. But this is I'm just so happy I did it. But my biggest competitor was the guy to my left. To my car's left, to my driver's left. which is this guy. It was me and him basically the entire time. I kept checking my mirror, and I'm gonna show you why. But this race, to get you the lay of the land, tires, you should better be you better be saving that shit. It is a hot race. Track surface is hot outside. The temperature was like well in the to the 80s, so it was a hot day. The track temperature was blazing, so it was eating up tires, and it was a big long track. I'm talking around close to 2 minutes of lap time, like just under a minute 44 is how fast we were going. But I won. So this is the section of the boot. I don't think I'm gonna get too much into it of a lot of the race, but when we eventually do go, I would like to provide commentary. I did way better than what I did last month. Last month I was kind of like in the back area here.
Nobody anticipated me being on the stream. Everybody expected Cam to be on here, so I am thankful that.
Oh yeah. The guy who was supposed to be commentating this, Cam, I'll give you a little pro note right now. He is currently in Atlanta trying out for a real racing team because he is a real racing driver and he is going pro. And it was cool to be commentated last month by him. I don't think he's gonna come back because he might come back next month, but he could not make it. Like on the day of the race, he got called over to go down and fly and try out for a team. I don't know what team, but a team asked him to be a part of or to try out for them. So, big opportunity for Cam. But anyway, moving on. So the leader, I had the start and I hit go. The second that the pace car goes in, I go. And my mentality heading down into turn 1, because I know it's a bad turn, is I want to defend low, and I wanted to try not to make sure he doesn't jump out, and he didn't. So we come out of turn 1. I am out front. This is, somebody dies. People die behind me. That's A-okay. So a few guys get taken out, but it's just us 4 that are really fighting. Coming down, I knew that Reed, let me pause right here. I knew that Reed had the momentum. So coming out of that turn, I stayed to this white line. I stayed closer to the grass because coming up is the bus stop, which is a right turn, immediate right, left, another left, and it goes into a spinning right. You're about to see in a second. So I jumped the curve because I'm a fucking boss. And I basically try to cut the curve to the point where this part isn't so much as a right turn, but more of a straight line. Let me back up and show you what I mean. What I mean by this. But this is basically like breaking down how I ran this race. So you can see everybody all the way over to the right, and I am on my left. So for me, I don't have the luxury of being able to have the momentum of the car moving to the right so I can hook it left. So what I just figured is that I would just go straight. Oh, full screened it. So I would just go straight, and I got through all unscathed. But the car took a bit of damage, but we're still fine. It was at this point where I realized I think I fucked up because I overshot this. You're supposed to be on this line right here. You're supposed to be over here. My car is way over here, and it's kind of like sitting out there. So I kind of left the door open there, but I was able to gather it up so I can keep myself up front. Just a bit up front. Reed got into the grass a bit. This is a tough turn coming up here. It's more of it's an uphill, like right. You're about to see what I mean. So we go up a hill, and you have to hook all the way around. It's like I wouldn't say it's a 360 degree, but it is a U-turn that goes up a hill, and that is a hard turn to navigate around. But I was doing my thing, and I was making sure that nobody got a slipstream there, so nobody could catch onto a draft to to get closer to me. And then I don't overcook the corner like these idiots do. But he did gain a bit of momentum because I'm taking my time. I am saving my tires. I'm not making sure that I'm too far ahead of them. I'm, managing my car, which is what you kind of want to do in a race like this. I'm also racing for an opportunity to do something more with this racing team, to be a part of it. I'm at this point I'm just a guy that shows up, but something that I am like interested in doing is being a part and working together as like a team for endurance races, for 24-hour long races or longer endurance races. So doing this and being surrounded by people who are at the same level or better than me is such a good thing to have, and if you really want to test yourself, like this is something, an environment like this place and doing stuff like this is what really helped me. So now it's just me and Reed. We got away from these guys who are just kind of like doing their own thing. A lot of the time throughout these next couple laps, I am just looking in my rear. I'm seeing where he is, like position, how far away is he? I am stuck to this line. I'm going back and forth. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't get a draft off me, to the point where I can make sure that I can manage the gap that's next to me, that's behind me. All right. Noah apparently hit the wall. I think obviously not this guy's like, not to say that this guy is bad at commentary, but I would assume this is like his first time doing it and going through it. He's doing a good job. Top two has pulled out a nice little lead, but as you can see, like he's getting closer. The margin of is about 0.2 seconds away from me, separating me from Reed here. And there, I left the door wide open, and he kind of got me there. But you're gonna see on this corner what I'm willing to do. On the outside lanes, I kind of just go for it. I just let the car go out there, and because of that, I was able to stay out in front and keep my first place position. And you get close, you get uncomfortably close to this wall if you want to have like good momentum. And coming out of this last turn, heading down into the front stretch, going down to one, it's so important to have as much momentum coming off that corner, because then you're just like a sitting duck and people are going to be catching up to you. This is a ride along me. A thing here at this section of the track is that you are on the pedal, on the gas for the entire time. You come off this turn and you are on the pedal. This is a slow turn, slow turn into a few S's, and then you are onto a straightaway. At this point here, I'll show you what I do for shifting. It's very important to shift at the very last moment. You don't want to shift too early. So I don't think you can hear it. I don't think you're going to be able to hear it for how low I have the volume, but I am holding this car. I'm running, goes up to 6 gears. I'm on 5th gear, and I'm holding it from, I would argue I was holding it from this point until now is when I would move into 6th gear. And that time of not being in the 6th gear and being in 5th is giving me extra RPM in the car. It's giving me a bit extra, just trying to get as much out of the car as possible in that section. But we currently doing good, keeping my distance. I'm pulling away a bit, but you're gonna see in a second I cannot pull away for jack shit. And I'm gonna let Reed come back here in a second. But that's just how the race kind of goes. It's just me up front in clean air, I should say. Reed's been battling in dirty air, trying to get back up to where he is, and he's able to kind of do that. This is a terrible camera angle. They look like they're not going fast whatsoever. But
I see what's going on back here. It looks like we might get some mud.
that's just most of the race. Most of the race is just staying out front, keeping my distance, making sure
He's got him in his
I'm
stream.
right here. Yep, making sure I'm trying to break the stream so he doesn't get a good draft off of me. And he closes the gap way in the bus stop. He gets me
We've got a
here.
nice little battle between E1
And
and
then
E2.
I pull away here because I'm not on the throttle. I'm also not, or I'm not off. I'm not on the brake. I'm kind of just barely putting my foot over the gas pedal. Reed puts a lot into that corner. None of them watching this, I can kind of like dissect how he does
He has
this.
been battled every
So
second.
going into this turn, I am braking like around here. I am still my brake and I am off the gas pedal. I am off the gas pedal. He is in the gas pedal. He's trying to get everything out of this car so he can catch up to the back of me.
He's been battled
It is interesting to just dissect some of this stuff. So right here, he is going deep into this corner, but he is braking and he is turning as much left. Look at how much he's. I'm gonna avert your eyes to the steering wheel
I've
here
just been able to see
when he's
his
going
front.
into this corner. How much he's
He's been
braking.
battled every
How much he's braking. He is turning this thing all the way, cranking it left so that he can stay on my line and continue to get my draft. I don't think it's the same here because I think we were both doing this, but he is turning this wheel all the way. He gets in the grass here because he kind of overdoes it a bit, but he is doing it. I'm doing my best to get out of the slipstream. I'm braking so that we can glide through this. He is
All right, Reed is keeping Alex honest.
right here. I'm braking because I know what I need to do in order to get around this corner. Because I am like lifting kind of, so I brake here and then I kind of lift and I baby the throttle back up to around that corner because it's a bit tricky.
All right, we'll keep
You
it
kind of
moving.
take off the pedal there and then go back into it. You don't really do a whole lot. This you can brake in order to go down a gear and I pull away. But that's just breaking down like how I got past, you know, how I got through and trying to I run this so well, dude. He kept complimenting me about this, about how much of this I ran because I was doing a little trick called doing my own thing. That's just because I ran Watkins Glen for so long. I kind of like figure out, and then once I got down there and I was in the rig and I was getting my points ready to go, I just figured it out. But he gets closer through the bus stop because he's not on the brake as much as I am. I go down 2 gears. I wonder how many times he goes down. But if you barely, when you are sitting in that rig and you go under these rumble strips, let me back up. When you go through this section and you feel like your car hitting these bumps, especially this one, like you feel that. You feel that, you feel that, you feel that. You are feeling all of that in the wheel, and it kind of, you know, it feels like you're not in control, but at the same time you have to be in control. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you could just feel like the car kind of just like bouncing, and it's such like a helpless feeling that you are in. But Reed does a good job at closing in whenever it's these braking moments. But I think what did it for him is because of how much he was on his brakes and how much he was using up the tire to get close to me, is that by the end, like, I was pulling away, and he didn't really challenge me after what happened in the bus stop, but I'll show you what happened in the bus stop. I would like to think it's my fault, but he said it's a racing thing. We talked about it after, and, you know, we were cool about it. Gonna... Oh, here we go. Go back to the battle. Elaborate on.
Out front, but
We're
E1
9
and
minutes.
E2
Should take
again
24. There is no lap counter. Is there? No, there isn't. Why isn't there a lap counter? Those idiots. But kind of just like talking about how I feel in the car at this moment. I felt dead. I would say like me, I was the most focused I am, like trying to get into the corners, trying to, you know, pace myself, get in the car, or let the car kind of like feel out the track, you know, hit my points when I need to, get out of the gas when I need to, you know, be on the brake when I need to. At this point, he's getting the slipstream, and I am going to the outside. I'm gonna let him have this inside because I know that coming up is a lefter, and it is going to give me the advantage coming up. So I give him the outside. I come in and I come out, and then I am leading again. That's just another bit.
Almost had him with that late lunge there.
That's just the thing that you kind of have to like anticipate for. Is the car, your opponent, where he's going to be. But a thing that you need to do if you're going to be out front and you're defending is that you got to make sure you got to put him in a place where you have the advantage in the next corner. So you can see me swerving back and forth because I don't want him to have this, and then I go low. I go low there just in case he does have momentum. He is getting closer to me at this point. You do not want to go, you do not want to, I didn't want him to be on my inside or be anywhere close to me on the back end or to get any position here, because coming up is a right turn. And so come off there, come off nice and easy. This is where I start breaking away because he kind of overcooks it, but then he's able to gather it back up. He's behind me. This is the slipstream working in the all gas, no brakes section of the S's. Then we head down to the backstretch, heading down into the bus stop. I think this is the point here. Yes. So I stay hell-bent on this right here, close as much as I can so he doesn't have a gap to put his nose in. I force him to go to the left here. The upcoming turn is a quick right into a left. It's the bus stop. It's a hard place to pass. My line at the moment, this is actually a good point. Where I am at, I am not going to be able to make this corner if we are side by side. If we were to go straight, if we were to try and make this turn, I would have gone into him. But what happens is that he backs out at the last second, and then you can see my car just goes straight. And if we were side by side like that, either he would be in the grass or I would have gotten into him, and we would have both spun out. We would have both collected each other in a bad wreck. And that's how much my my lead has grown into. But I think that's the point in the race where it's like, holy shit, okay, I think I have a chance to do this because I defended so much and I was able to get him to break and to kind of get off of me. I was able to manage this gap that me and him had. But I think throughout the rest of the race, I'm not. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of action or a lot of things to do. What I could say, what happened back here? I didn't see any of the stuff that was going on. Ooh, he spins out. Oh, that's a bad spot to spin out at. You trapped two cars. Oh no. Let's see what happens here. I would assume, looking back, can I slow this down a bit? Okay, here we go. Real time, real slow-mo. This car here, he just loses it. I think he's oversteer. I think what he's doing, I think what happened in this moment is that he is moving the wheel so far left, the car just kind of sweeps underneath him. Either he has something in his tires and I didn't see it. That would be like an explanation of what happened, or there's something in the back tires that he got underneath, and that's kind of just what swayed the car to turn around. This guy is in an unfortunate position where he had to pick somewhere to go and chose wrong. It's a hard position to be in when you're the car behind, because the momentum of your car kind of just takes you with the spinning car. It's hard to react and to make the turn that obviously in hindsight you could have just gone here. Same with this car. He's gonna also decide to shoot straight instead of going left. But when you're driving like this and when you see a car kind of spin out, your knee-jerk reaction is to kind of go where the car is facing away. So whenever the car is facing away, you would go into the opposite direction of it. See how the car is pointed down here? Even though there's a big open lane here, he's gonna fill it up, and the car is gonna move down here. So your natural reaction, seeing a car in this position with all this room, is that you would just go to the outside because he's just gonna fall down. And also, like, the racing line kind of goes here, so the car will be here no matter what. That's just kind of like the mindset that you're in when you're in like a thing like that. Going back to normal speed, just breaking the shit down. This is for third place. Yeah, this is for third place. Also, don't worry about my name. They got it wrong. I promise. This isn't my name. Nothing else is going on. But that's just kind of like how the rest of the race was. I think mentally, I didn't think I'd ever get to this point. I think I was taking it for granted, and my car just felt good. I was doing everything I could. I was, making the turns, and then they were telling me, I was like, dude, you had great pace, you're able to do well. It's just I didn't think I was running away with I didn't think I was driving it that well because of the guy that was behind me, so I always thought I had constant pressure on me. But the car just felt effortless to drive. It just felt good. I just let the car take the grip in the turns so that I wasn't overdoing it. I wasn't braking hard, wasn't throttling up hard. I was just kind of going easy on it. I was just, that time I kind of got on the grass, but don't worry about it. But it just felt easy to drive. And Watkins Glen is such an easy track to run. Once you get it down, once you figure it out, it's pretty simple. But most of the rest of the race is just going to be like me in front. And as they take a look back, holy shit, this looks like a disaster waiting to happen. Oh, let's watch this. What's going to happen here? Let me make it out. All right, that's good. I was going to say, they're side by side. You kind of want to back off there. But that's kind of just it. These guys are racing. They're doing fine. I think at this point is when I started to kind of weigh. So we were getting like down, and I was watching my fuel gauge at this point, seeing how much I had left. I think at this point of the race, we had like 4 to go, and I was checking it. I had like 5, so I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna go all the way yet. I'm just gonna keep saving, keep doing what I do. I was running faster laps, even though I was saving, so I was kind of like holy shit, I'm doing pretty good, The wheels felt fine. They were gripping to everything as I could. I was stuck to the carousel, and I was getting out fine, and I was throttling up after. I was doing everything I could. Car felt great. It didn't feel like I was doing much, but the car felt great. As you can see on board, second place. It's just that being in dirty air just doesn't help the car either. Like, you'd rather have your car in clean air so that you can maneuver a lot better. If you're in dirty air like this, if you're just sitting behind the person, your car can get tight, it can get looser, and you'd have to run a different track. You'd have to run a different line, and you'd have to run the race different if you're just sitting behind the guy, But nonetheless, like, Reed was super cool. He was, we talked after. He's a really nice guy, and dude was just, giving me a run for my money. I was trying to do everything I can to defend and to keep where I'm at. I think me and him just were able to pull away from everybody else, and we put on a pretty good show. So, I'm very happy with how I did. This guy said speed Reed in the comments. Motherfucker, I'm in first. Where's my catchphrase? Come on. We're getting closer to the end here. There's only 4 minutes left of the broadcast. We'll cover these last 2, but I think at this point, is this the finish? Let's listen. No commentary. All right, this is the white flag. So one more lap.
Looks like we've got the white flag waving. One final lap.
Thank you for
Looks like
coming in.
if Alex just keeps it clean here, he's gonna take it home.
Yep. You sound super enthusiastic, by the way. Thank you for the bits, Nana. You're amazing, Nana. Are you proud of me? I won. Hold on, I'll show you how I won. I'll show you my cool ass celebration too. Commentator is not doing anything. Oh, there is a massive spin.
And we only have about 2 more turns left.
Somebody
Noah was
dies
able
here.
to
Hold on.
Grab that spot. And a little congrats to Alex punch there.
Hold on.
Gonna return
Alright,
back
we'll
to
just
P1.
Go back to P1. That's
Looks
me.
like Alex is gonna take the win here.
Yep.
From pole to finish, he had a little bit of a challenge there. He was battling, but looks like he's gonna come across the finish line with the win. in
Yeah.
P1. Congrats to Alex for the win.
Yeah.
Reed was challenging.
P2.
Interesting celebration.
Yeah. I
The
killed my
will
car.
Alex for the win. Reed was challenging.
I win.
Interesting celebration.
I win.
Congrats to Alex for the win.
I win. And my awesome
Reed was
celebration.
challenging.
P2.
That's what you got to do at every single race you
Interesting
win.
with the win in P1.
You got to have a crazy
Congrats to
burnout.
Alex for the
Mine's
win.
just throwing the car at the wall.
Reed
Hell
was
yeah.
challenging.
P2.
Interesting celebration.
Yeah. I win. I can do whatever I want the car. But I win. I won. I won this time, and I didn't crash like I did last week, and I did good. I won. I did everything I needed to do. You know, but that's just how the cookie crumbles, you know. But we win, we kill the car, and then we pack it up for next month, and we get ready for next month. And yeah, I'm awesome events, you know, stuff that we get to do here at quote unquote the racing house. We get to do awesome stuff all the time. There's like cool shit to do. It's like a little bar. It's like a little hangout area, you know. And you just meet people who have the same interests as you. We're all just trying to like run together and do well together, and everything's just good. Life is just good, you know. Life is just good. You gotta love life. Gotta love life sometime. But man, it's just, thank you, Nana. It just feels good to win. I shouldn't say that. Oh, dude, I beat the shit out of it. No, I genuinely awesome people, dude. I'm just happy to be a part of it. And this is like stuff I get to do on the side. So when I'm not streaming, it's like I'm doing this shit, and this is some pretty cool stuff that I don't really get to share a whole lot, but when I do, like, I'm pretty passionate about this stuff. So I'm gonna end it here. This is all I wanted to do. I won. Let's go. I got to skip work so I can win. Let's go. Happy days. I'm gonna go. Everybody enjoy. Have a good rest of your evening. Have a good rest of your day wherever you are. I'm gonna leave. Have a good night. I won. Yay. Mwah.